I am so sick of all these boxes in my garage. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome back to the channel. We got more aero bits going on the A90 Supra. We're finally clearing up some of the clutter that's been in my garage for a couple of months now. I'm getting tired of walking like a crab sideways through my garage. It's time to get some of this stuff done, guys. I not only do I want it on the car, but I want my garage back, okay? We are also going to go see an old friend, the guy who helped me so much with my installs on the FK8 Type R is going to be doing the work on the Supra today. This is the first time he's doing anything on this vehicle, so it'll be good. We're gonna go see Dr. Drew. I can't tell you how big a help he's been, and it's really great having someone like that to help you out with installs. So we're gonna go see Dr. Drew today. Well, let me show you what we're getting done today. All right, so this is the Verus Engineering rear diffuser. Underneath that, which you can't really see right now, is the Verus Engineering splitter. And the only reason why all that stuff can fit in the trunk of the Supra is because the front splitter for the Verus Engineering comes in two pieces. I know that sounds counterintuitive because you really want a solid piece of aero on any part of the car, but they actually have a way of connecting the two pieces and making it very sturdy. You'll see what I mean when it's all done. You can actually stand on this stuff and it keeps its shape. And I just trapped myself in between boxes. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just piles and piles of boxes. It's getting annoying, guys. It's getting annoying. So anyways, I do have another set of Titan wheels coming. That's gonna be my dedicated track setup. I've got another incredible set of wheels that I'm not gonna tell you about just yet. But I personally think it is the mother of all multi-piece wheels. So that's a little clue for you. It definitely is a multi-piece. I can't wait, it's almost here. Dave from 219 Auto helped me source these wheels. He's got tires that we're waiting for them on. That's the last little piece, and then I'll have my wheels and tires for my daily set. I cannot wait. Even my sim rake is in my garage right now. Like, this is just ridiculous. I know some of y'all out there are into shoes, so I've started up on my, not started up, but I've added to my Jordan 1 collection. I only wear 1s and 5s. I just got these, but that's not what we're wearing today. What we're wearing today is in here. All right. Stock X. Yes, sirree, Bob. Those are the Jordan 1 Tokyos. And what I love about Stock X is they verify everything and make sure it's authentic. So I'm gonna lace these up and slap them on. Ooh, yeah! I am feeling these laces. I waited so long for these shoes. I'm so excited. All right, let's head out. She definitely needs a wash. Damn birds. So we finally made it. We are here to see Dr. Drew. He's gonna come pick up the car in a minute. I can't wait. I think it's, you know, this aero that we're putting on today, the front splitter, the rear diffuser is gonna the biggest thing is it's gonna help round out the aerodynamic performance on this car. The Supra with the stock suspension, which this still has a tendency to push in high-speed corners without aero. With the big wing on the back, it definitely accentuated that even more, which is not what we're looking for. I'm looking for a well-balanced platform. The suspension will go a long way to help with that, but the aerodynamics need to be correct too. So with the splitter going on today and the rear diffuser, that's going to help balance some things out. So we're just waiting for Drew to come by and pick up the car, and then we'll get started. Sounds like Drew's cutting the bumper. Let's go take a look. I hear some grinding over here.
Oh yeah.
These templates are good, huh?
They're all right. I got it perfectly on the bolt, but it's a little far back, so I had to cut it a little forward. But I mean,
oh, I gotcha.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Yeah, it get the idea.
Yeah. It's good that you don't have to slice up the whole bumper, though.
Exactly. I do like the way they mount it. It's really good.
Ooh, little nick there already. That's going to be covered.
Yep. Nice and sealed now.
So we'll let Drew finish up, and we'll see what it all looks like when it's done. But as you can see, just like with the other Verus stuff, and what I love about that company, so many things that I love about Verus Engineering, but it's so well thought out. They give you a template with all of their stuff for installation just to make it easier. What's great about it is you don't have to chop off, you know, 3/4 of the bottom of the front bumper. You're maintaining as much of the integrity of the bumper as possible, and I kind of like that. You know, it's like, so later down the road, you don't have half of the bottom of the bumper missing, and you still get to keep most of it there. Because I mean, look, at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't replace the front bumper, but you know, it stays intact more, right? Little things like that matter to me. So he's in the step now where he just made the holes for the bumpers. He's probably about to drill the holes for the hardware, and then he's going to mount the front splitter on the bottom of the car. So Drew's almost done getting the splitter on. So here's all the brackets in, bolted to the chassis, looking good. And then he discovered via the sidewall of my tires, not sure if you can see it, here we go, there's a grooving right here, which isn't on this side. So what the hell's going on? We look up here, not sure if you can see it, but the strut is bent. You can actually kind of see there's a little curvature to it, and the bottom part of the spring, the spring retainer there at the bottom, is what's rubbing up against the sidewall of this tire. So totally nuts. I mean, this car is completely not a good idea to drive right now. So glad Drew caught it, because I probably would have kept on driving it without knowing. And that's a pretty high risk for a blowout, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. So, gosh, I mean, I've daily driven it for a while. All of my hard driving has been on track, and you know, when you're on track, I'm going for lap times. I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing to damage a car or not. I'm assuming that whatever's on the car is going to be able to handle it, but it looks like the stock suspension, or at least the strut, saw some damage here, maybe running over a berm, or you know, hitting a hard dip. You know, might have been turn 6 at Laguna for all I know. You know, might have happened at Sonoma. Yeah, it's hard to tell where it might have happened, but I mean, it had to have been something pretty violent to cause that. And nothing from daily driving is indicated that that's where it might have come from. So, wow. Well, the good news is I already got suspension sitting at home, among the many boxes that I've got, just sitting there waiting for installation. So I'm not too worried that that's bent, but still kind of crazy that it actually happened. I'm glad it was caught before I put on new wheels and tires and then ended up grinding those. So anyways, Drew's gonna continue putting on the front splitter and then we'll move to the rear diffuser. It is the next day. We are back home from seeing Dr. Drew and getting the front splitter installed. It looks so good. We didn't have time for the rear diffuser. I'll get that in another video for you guys. But first, let's do the strength test. Oh boy. That is super, super strong, and that is exactly what I'm looking for. I wanted something that was chassis mounted, something that was going to be rigid enough to handle track duties without me having to worry about just another aftermarket lip that isn't chassis mounted, pulling on the bumper and pulling that off of the car, which I've seen a million times. I don't believe in those splitters that use the support rods. They're not bad, but something that's chassis mounted is always going to be better. And this build is all about not making any compromises at all, building something that's going to be perfect for track use. And hey, it doesn't look too bad either.
I don't care about the scene, I don't care about the location. All that matters not to me, that you wherever I go, baby. I just need you by my side, yeah. That's until the day I die. Ever since you found me, we the only thing I see. Forever and a day, it's you and me, and they can't replicate this unity. No pressure, I can see them watching and they try to do better, but you one in a million, you ain't average.
So one of the many things that I love about this splitter is not only how hard this is and how rigid this is, but Verus also includes this windage blocker, which stops any wind from finding any gaps in between the splitter and the factory OEM bumper. Most aftermarket splitters would not come with something like this. You have to fashion one out of double-sided sticky rubber liner stuff that you buy from hardware stores, and you can kind of make it work, but this, I mean, look how perfect it is. I mean, look how perfect this is. It follows the line of the bumper perfectly and leaves no air gaps, which is exactly what you want from a high quality piece just like this. I am super happy with the splitter, guys. I can't wait to get the rest of the stuff on the A90 Supra. I've got wheels going on the car next, then we get the rest of the aero on, and then we do suspension. It's taking longer than I wanted to, but it's okay. It's coming together. So I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining me today. That's it for now. Until next time, stay hungry, stay fast, stay tuned. I'm Michael Bagsy and I'm out.
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends I won't be ya. Oh God, I've been running now. Up early when the sun is out. Not setting out my own soul, but those real ones, they coming out. Oh look who's reaching out. Oh